Good evening, this is BelGeode, and we are back with some more Starfield. Okay, so last two episodes were really awesome. I'm recording all of these back to back to back so that way I can put them up as a bunch, but of course it'll take a little while before you see them because I set everything up for like Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So it's going to take a while to get through the list. Probably be several months ahead. It is September right now as I'm recording, September 2023, so I have no idea when you're actually going to see this. Probably October or November, maybe even December, who knows. All right, but last episode we were able to get the archive access codes for both the Varun and the Freestar Collective. We already had the access from the UC because, of course, the UC is spearheading this operation after the terrormorph attack, and that's basically what we're trying to resolve here. We're trying to figure out what's going on, why these terrormorphs are attacking, and find a way to put a stop to it. So at some point in time, I've got to meet back up with the lady that originally gave me the quest, which we can check by going L. We're doing the quest Friends Like These. Yes, this is the lady, Deputy McIntyre of Interstellar Affairs. So yeah, we gotta head to her. And I'm not even sure if we're actually going to see Major Clone Old Sith Eyes Sis. I'm hoping that we will again, because she was really good in a firefight, and I like having her at my back, even though she's not a companion. Speaking of companions, poor Sarah has been sitting in here this entire time. We're, of course, in the lodge. So I suppose we should probably check in on her at some point in time. She probably hates my guts now because I left her here. But this is technically her home. She doesn't have to come with me all the time. And I know she really enjoys coming with me. She won't flat out say it, but there she go right there. Chilling. Staring at the plants, trying not to think about Belenos. Yeah, I know, totally narcissistic, right? As if she would. And then, of course, there's Sam Coe and his daughter Cora. At some point in time, I still need to go with them to Aquila, but that's not going to happen anytime soon either. I should probably say hi. Hi. Hi.
Something you need?
I was just trying to tell you hi. Listen, I know we haven't done a whole hell of a lot recently, but I'm doing some work for UC, and Sergeant Yumi wants to speak to me and all that. So, yeah, I'm bad at all of this stuff. I'm awkward. Bye.
Time to go?
Time to go, yeah. I'll be back soon. Ooh, okay, yeah, that was awkward. That was real awkward. Now, in other news, other good news, you may notice that I'm carrying around a new weapon. What am I carrying, you ask? I'm glad you asked. This is the gun that I wanted to try and find, the Modified Orion. So this is a laser pistol. It is better than the overcharged calibrated Equinox, which is what I used to take the terrormorph down, even though that particular one I have modded heavily, so you can see it's got all kinds of good jazz in there. But this has the ignition beams, which means it'll set things on fire, which I don't believe I can do with this one, although it is full auto, so it's got a good amount of damage. But this is a single shot fire for lasers, and it's got twin lasers. You see the little tips right there? I don't know, something about this one I really like. I'm going to upgrade the scope. I want to get like a recon scope, which I believe I have on the Professional Lawgiver. What the recon scope does is, not only does it have like a 4x zoom, but it has like this predator type feature where it'll illuminate the target for you so you can see where they are. Only lasts a few seconds, but that's oftentimes long enough to figure out whether they're hiding behind cover or not. So I can do that with this as soon as I upgrade my weaponsmithing skills. But the ignition beams were what I was really after. So I actually had to wait a couple of days and check various stores just to see if I could get it. And I eventually did find it in the well where that guy is with the cursed boots. All right, but all of that out of the way. Let's see if we can make our way over to Mast. We'll head this way, I guess. We'll talk to the deputy, get that all taken care of, and everything will be good to go. Another beautiful morning here in New Atlantis. Everyone seems no worse for wear after the terrormorph attack. And that was horrifying. That was absolutely horrifying, let me just tell you. But yeah, cool beans. So here, of course, is a mast building, and we're going to go up several floors.
On the record? What response?
I'm told by top officials the cabinet already has a plan in place to open the Armistice archives.
Yeah, I'm not talking to them until I'm done with this.
Archives full of ordnance. It's not enough.
I see. Well, thank you for taking the time.
Okay.
Hey, publish what I said, all right? Something needs to be done.
Oh, I'm as concerned as you are. Thank you again for speaking with me.
I almost want to tell them something will be done. That is exactly what I'm going to be doing. But, yeah. Hey.
I asked my boss what they're doing to stop new alien attacks on the city. He said top minds were on it. Sure hope they know what they're doing.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both. I seem to be the muscle.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. How are you? I hope you didn't lose any people in that terrormorph attack. There's Tuala.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Why, thank you. Thank you. That's the first time you've ever talked to me, resource officer.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Well, I've been spending a lot of time on New Atlantis, if that's what you mean. What do you do here, aside from just sit at the desk?
I'm one of Mast's resource officers. It's my job to ensure those here on official business get where they're going promptly.
Ah.
And that any rule breaking is dealt with swiftly.
I see. Security. I guess that does make sense. That is your job. It's written all over your uniform. Well, with that in mind, I'm going to get to where I need to go promptly. Nice talking to you.
Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Oh, I will. Well, she was nice. Okay, interstellar affairs. All right, this place is kind of a maze here.
Got a call, someone's power kept going out. Know what it was? A heat leech as long as my leg.
Okay then. As long as it's not people skimming off of the bank again.
Yes?
Yes. Ah, just the lady I came here to speak with. Let me close our door, or your door. Oh wait, I can't close your door. Why can't I close your door? You ain't got no door, lady. Hi.
Captain, I just received a couple messages from an operative in the embassy office.
Oh no.
Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe and Balmore.
Uh-huh.
Was he alive?
He's alive.
Did they both actually agree?
They both agreed. Yes, yes. Code pieces from House Faroon and Freestar collected and ready to be deployed.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain.
You're welcome.
And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors.
Okay.
When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter.
Okay.
Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Got it. Best behavior it is. So I should probably put on my helmet, huh? Instead of this hat. But I like the hat. I like the hat. Okay. I guess we'll go.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. Alright, I think this is where I came in. Yep. I'm hoping I don't have to, like, persuade anybody. Because I'm all fresh out of my persuading pills. And my persuading inhaler. Alright, yeah, it looks like it is directly across the way there. Not a problem. We can get there quickly using the jetpack. Whee! I love it. Absolutely love it. And we can cross here. Nice. Oh, and I do have to find that, that scientist guy and see if I can convince him to hand over the goods for, what's his name? Frush.
And after the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end. So the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice. Fleet sizes would be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those fields would be kept under lock and key in their own special archive.
Which I'm about to access.
Actually rests below our feet as we speak.
Oh, great.
And while these new restrictions transformed the settled systems overnight, entire economies were upended with the flick of a pen. They also marked the start of something critical. Cooperation between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective for the first time in decades. A pledge between the powers for a more harmonious future. Thank you for listening.
Well, all right. You know, I gotta say, the NPCs, even the ones that just barely have any lines, are really compelling, and I find myself stopping to actually listen to them a lot. Okay. All right, so I guess we just pick one. I'm gonna pick this side because this side is UC side, I think. You are UC, right? Yeah, you look like you're UC. Okay then. Secure area, may as well close the door.
We've been expecting you.
Thank you.
Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
All right. I should probably save while I'm at it, huh? I'm just saying, I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, monitoring station.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles.
Okay.
Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18.
18.
You will not be able to access any of the other units.
That works.
Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance.
All right.
You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
I am ready. I am very much ready. All right. Oh, they are all over the place. Wait. There's one back there, there's one there, and there's one there. And we are under strict monitoring. Okay. Before I actually punch in the codes, now would be a good time for a Kodak moment, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That would make a great title shot right there. Of course, it depends on what else happens in the video, but that might just be our title shot for the Armistice Archives. Love it. All right, let's go ahead and put this in. Okay. Then I guess we'll do the one on the opposite side next. This must be the Freestar Collective side. Okay, there's 2. I'm assuming the other one was Varun because it was empty, and according to Cobra Commander, all the Varun people left except for him. And I'm sure he ain't gonna come out of his house to come here.
All codes verified. Unlock engaged. You may proceed, Captain.
Okay, will do. I'll try to make it quick. I know I'm being monitored. All right, so 18. We're looking for 18, which, of course, there is a map marker for. Archive 0 through 9, GM, N to T, T for terrormorph, no doubt. How come it doesn't say 18 here? T18, terrormorphs, okay. Well, that was easy. I'm okay with that. Even if I'm walking really, really, really slow. I like my backpack, but obviously it doesn't match this outfit. I'm gonna need to see if I can find like a balanced pack that will actually match the outfit, even though, let's face it, I really don't like the outfit. I'm only doing it because I'm doing the UC Vanguard questline. All right, I got the info, lady. I'm out. Peace. It's just me. It's just me. I'm authorized to be here. Dang. I'm glad she ain't trigger happy. All right, well, I feel good about this. Oh, I should have taken a picture in front of that thing, huh? All right, where do I need to go now? Return the data. Okay, so clearly I'm going to need to go back to the place. Or do I? Wait, it's not telling me to go to the top. It's telling me to go to the bottom. What's up with that? Is it in the basement?
I can't eat anything besides red harvest.
Oh.
Everything else tastes a little funny going down.
It's down there. Okay. Okay. Well, here's how we get down there real quick. Donna! Wait, do I have a terror brew? I don't know that I do, but I'm going to check real quick. I do not. Damn it. Okay, no coffee for Donna. We'll catch up later.
Even as a kid, I loved mapping the constellations.
That is why I like it.
Where in the hell are they leading me? If I'm not going back to the ambassador or the diplomat or whatever she is, where am I going? Right back to where I was. Well, that was a roundabout way of doing things. Could have just gone up the elevator to begin with.
There you are.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
I shall do so. That's why I'm here. Major, great to see you again.
Time for us to start getting some real answers.
All right.
And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. I am ready. Is the answer to stopping more attacks really here?
You're carrying the most comprehensive collection of information on terrormorphs in the known universe. If we can't pry an answer out of there,
it likely doesn't exist.
Well, let's hope this was
Certainly
all
doesn't
worth
mean
it.
it's going to be easy. But we're not going to know until Percival and I dig in, so whenever you're ready.
I got more questions. Listen, this is serious. Serious business, sis. Serious business. I made a promise, Hadrian. Can you assure me this data will be used only for good?
Yes. It will be.
I don't like that
Percival and I have
hesitation.
done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
Okay.
So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done.
Huh.
The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Oh, really?
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Well, all right.
If you'll follow me.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you on Mars. Wow. You know, when I joined the UC, they said it would take like 10 years or so to get citizenship. But then I guess since I managed to save New Atlantis, they can certainly fast-track it. I'm okay with that. I am very much okay with that. So this means I can purchase a house too, doesn't it?
Problem?
No problem. Okay. So, is there some kind of swearing in ceremony or something, or do I need to, like, sign something? Oh. Okay. I should probably save, too. Oh, wow, where the hell are we? Oh, we're at the top of the building. Well, all right. I wonder if I can jump off the top with my jetpack. Hi. Listen, before we do this, I definitely need to take a picture, okay? I need a nice shot here where I can see off in the distance. Look at that. That's a beautiful planet. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, since I'm already distracted, so what I did was, okay, see that building down there? The square-looking building with the blue stuff on it? It's like direct center of your screen, just above the building with the circular roof with all the antennas on it. That's the lodge, that square building there with the weird fence around it. So I walked from there all the way out in that direction. I checked out all these various farms and whatnot that were there. Then I went all the way down the hill and checked out all of those little areas there. And right over there, let me use the field of view thing. I'm going to zoom into it here. So right there, you see that industrial looking thing? That is where the pirate ship was and where the pirates were. So I took out the pirates, I took their ship, and then I flew it immediately back to the spaceport. And this is one hell of a view, ain't it? Really awesome stuff. This is more than likely not going to be our title shot, but I just wanted to do a thing with the thing. So we're doing the thing. And yay, I'm about to become a citizen. I love it. All right, let us begin.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Sure. Do I need to take a leap of faith first? I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version.
Oh, okay.
Please raise your hand.
My hand
Captain,
is raised.
Through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
I shall.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen.
Nice.
Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation.
We've also
Very
had
nice.
the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
All right.
Now, the other item we needed to discuss.
Okay.
There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position.
Oh, boy.
Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the terrormorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name.
By
So
name?
I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Who are you talking about? Asked by name.
I'm sorry. I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it?
Doesn't look like I have a choice. Yeah, I'll take it to my grave. Whatever.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Holy crap, they gave me all kinds of money here. Okay, but here's a real question. Do I really want to meet this person that asked for me by name? I'm not so sure about that. But I am going to save, though. Man, you know, this really is a beautiful planet. It's definitely unlike Earth. Not that my character has ever been to Earth. But it's really cool. I like the fact that they built it right next to a lake. There are oceans on this planet, and on my alternate save, I do have a beach house. I do plan on making a beach house here, but obviously that'll take some time, and I'd rather purchase a house here and then work from there. Let's just say I got plans, man. I got plans. All right.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
I'm trying not to, sir. Okay. Subsection 7. This seems shady as all hell. Are you getting that vibe? Because I'm getting that vibe. Okay, well, I'm being monitored, so that's already off to a bad start. Why am I meeting in a warehouse? Tell me something ain't shady about this. Okay, well, at least there's security, so shit does go down. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Holy crap. Why did I do that? I don't want to do that.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor.
Okay, will do. Thank you, Marine. Okay. Door hit me in the face. Lovely.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
Okay. I'm really getting bad vibes about this one. Yeah, let's save. Let's save. Literally just got my citizenship. I would hate to think I'm about to get it revoked because I'm going to have to do something crazy. Who the hell is this guy? Why is he behind lock and key? Wait. Wait. You don't think that's... No, it couldn't be. I'll tell you in a second.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which
What
is
are you
why I
offering?
hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
A guy who couldn't afford a place with a view, clearly. You do sort of look familiar.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Introductions first, though.
Okay.
I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as
Ve Victus.
I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here.
Under house
A
arrest.
sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
Sanan. That's Hadrian's last name.
Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside.
I was hoping he would say that.
Shared with you the nature of our little family.
Oh, she did. Yeah, she told me she's your clone. Yeah.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her.
Oh, really?
Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you.
Indeed.
And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Okay. What can you tell me about this cloning program?
It was an attempt by the United Colonies to solidify its own legacy, forging a new generation of great leaders. They were raised by adoptive families made up of scholars and tacticians, trained at the United Colonies' greatest scientific and military academies, displayed incredible promise. But by the time the Colony War came to a close, there was only Hadrian. But that's ancient history now. You have much more pressing matters at hand, with which I can help.
Okay. Well, I'm listening.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams.
Recovering what?
Gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else.
I don't like the
names
sky.
and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
I'm not sure I like the sound of this.
One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colonies' more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him. However you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
Okay. How do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man?
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
Yeah, I think I will speak to the deputy. But why not hand this over to one of the members of your recovery team?
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want this tryout. Okay, I need to think about this.
By all means.
Okay, so, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, old Sith-Eye's dad, who seems to bear somewhat of a resemblance to Obama as well. I wonder if Obama knows this. Okay, so he wants me to kill somebody. I have no idea who this somebody is. I don't know how I'm being manipulated, but I'm almost certain I am. Almost certain I am. I suppose we'll go talk to the deputy and see what she has to say about this. You know, this whole thing got me thinking. What if it's a setup? What if it's an inside job? What if this guy's in on it, the deputy's in on it, maybe even the president? Oh, that is clearly not an elevator. Okay, then. Yeah, but you see where I'm going with this, though. The intrigue is real. That actually sounds like a good title for this video, too. All right, I'm going to talk to the deputy. I really feel like I need to talk to the deputy. I always get lost in this damn building. There's not that many floors to it, but I still get lost. Hey, Deputy McIntyre.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
I was not prepared for that.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right?
Not even his daughter? Why hasn't she been told about this?
The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work.
I'm a captain.
Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself.
Right, but I've got a lesser rank than her. I'm a captain. Why do I have access, but she don't? You know what? I don't even... She's Marine, I'm Navy, whatevs, different things. Okay. I'll keep it to myself.
Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us.
Oh, now it's going to be like that.
Is there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing?
Yes. The prisoner asked me to deal with a Dr. Orlace. Figured you and I should discuss. I would like to know more about the target.
Dr. Reginald Orlace? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlace is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
You're actually considering this?
Allowing you to kill someone on behalf of the prisoner? Absolutely not. But taking the chance to bring a known criminal to justice? Well, the old man's been right more than a few times in the past. So, what's being put on the table here?
I realize I'm being evasive. I just want to make sure that I'm not being hoodwinked here. You dangle that carrot of citizenship, and all of a sudden, I become like top secret agent spy. He's giving me the location of Hadrian's old research team members.
Really? He found the members of the research team.
Supposedly.
He already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information.
Yeah,
Captain,
well...
if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now,
okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
No, that's it. Actually, yeah, I do have a concern. A very big one, actually. What are the chances I'm being lured into a trap?
Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch.
Largely?
So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
All right, well, I don't have anything else to discuss then.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain. And remind you of the importance of discretion.
Yep, I know. I keep saying it. I'm gonna say it again. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't like which way this is going. There's so much intrigue. Like I said, the intrigue is real. Oh, and I guess I gotta go back to him because I told him I would think about it. Got it. Okay, not a problem. We'll talk to him, and I guess before I get traveling, I will probably need to find a partner in crime. So obviously I can't take Old Sith Eyes. I could take Vasco. I could take Sarah. Either way, maybe another pair of hands might help with this one. Alternately, I gave Sarah grenades. The chances are high that she would probably just blast everything in sight, and if they want this guy brought in alive, well, that's a whole different ballgame, isn't it? Hi, I'm back.
You find Orlays, deal with him, and you bring me the evidence. I'll give you the location of the research team.
Okay. How about I arrest him and turn him over to the UC?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
All right, well, listen. If possible, I'm not killing anybody. But if he is actually as bad as you claim, I'll consider bringing him to justice.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it.
It is.
According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. Wolf System.
Wolf System.
There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den.
I've heard of it.
The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Okay. So we are going to the Den. All right. Now, what is the Den, you ask? Well, the Den is in the Wolf System. I've been there on my alternate timeline. And let's just say it is a good place to go if you have stuff that you need to sell that you otherwise can't sell on planets such as this, let alone even get on the planet.
You may proceed to the exit.
Thank you. What I'm trying to say, if you've got contraband, you're going to want to sell it at the Den. That's the main thing for the Den. But apparently it's got other uses, which we're more than likely going to find out in the next video. As for right now, I would say we are pretty much done for the day, with the exception of one more thing that I want to do. Apparently Sergeant Yumi wants to see me, so I don't know why, because I already told him I quit, but if he wants to see me, then by all means, I guess I will go see him. And there's Donna. She working? Or she's checking for a mess to clean up? Alright, where am I going again? Spaceport. Would be cool if Bethesda did like Star Citizen did, where you can actually go into the tram and instead of a cutscene, it would actually drive you here. That would be cool. Do I think they will ever do it? No, because apparently Bethesda loves their cutscenes. But it would be nice. It's one of those quality of life things. I would love to actually ride on the tram instead of just teleporting.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer.
Hello, Sergeant Yumi.
Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale.
Yeah, you had mentioned that the last time. Has there been any fallout from the terrormorph attack?
The whole department is in the process of recovering, myself included. If I'm being honest, I still have nightmares of my team turning on one another. Things can be replaced and wounds can be healed, but building back that trust in each other is going to take time.
I can only imagine.
We've built a good culture here, and we hired some new recruits who were inspired by what you did.
Oh, wow.
I've got faith we'll survive this.
Well, that is good to hear. I'm glad things are on the up and up. I understand you have some work for me?
Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost.
Oh, boy.
Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring.
Oh, really?
Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps.
Okay. I can do that, but why did he leave without identifying the assailant?
Men like him aren't very generous with their time.
Businessman,
They want you to solve a case without ever having to lift a finger themselves.
Yeah.
Not that he'd be much of a witness, given that he was still half drunk when he got here, and somehow even more so when he left.
Wow.
Wrong word. Rich people don't get drunk, they get inebriated.
Inebriated, yeah.
Which is another way of saying highly unreliable.
I get it. I get it. Listen, I could do that for you. I'm just about done with Vanguard today, so yeah, I'll definitely take care of it.
Thank you, Captain. Always appreciate it when you lend a hand.
Yeah, but this is the last time.
Is resolved.
This is the last time, Yumi. All right, is there anything else I need to know about the case? And I'm going to set this to active, by the way.
According to the patron, the ring is valuable, but if I had to guess, not for sentimental reasons. Normally, when someone loses a valuable keepsake, they're heartbroken.
Right.
The way this guy was acting, it's almost as if he lost a wallet full of creds.
Okay. All right, well, I will head there. I do know what the Dawn's Roost is. We've been there, and I have shown it in the series. So we're going to take care of that now.
See you later.
Thank you, Sergeant. And again, last time. I'm putting in my resignation, buddy. Something tell me this police force in New Atlantis is like the mafia. Once you're in, you can't leave. Dang. How much money do I have? 17,988. Okay. Not a whole hell of a lot. I haven't been to the ship in days, so before we even think about traveling somewhere, I'm going to have to check everything out, see if I can do some upgrades with the money that I have, and so on and so forth, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so the place in question is over here.
Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A&B, B&E, or heaven forbid, an MS. But at least then we wouldn't have to worry about the VOP, am I right?
Why are you wasting my time, sir? Good grief. I didn't have to stop. I could have just let him keep gabbing.
What's the word for that again? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I've got no idea.
So yeah, we've been in here before. This is where we went out the back. And we sat there to have lunch, and it was glorious. And we took that one picture of the area. It's so gorgeous here. So gorgeous. Oh, by the way, there was a magazine on one of these places here that actually gave me a recipe for those. Remember the astral sliders that we found on Neon in that bar, Astral Lounge? Yeah, well, I got the recipe for it. I can now
There is
cook
simply
it.
no parallel to the food you will find here. One taste, and I'm sure you'll agree.
Okay, well, I'm not here to eat, Royce.
I do hope you are enjoying your time in New Atlantis.
I am, very much so. But I'm here about that fight that happened in your restaurant. I realize I'm wearing Vanguard armor, but trust me, I'm with UC Sec as well.
A most unfortunate incident, complicated by the fact that both parties were inebriated.
Yeah?
While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio had been dining here together for quite some time. So, it was surprising to see them at each other's throats.
Okay. These two men dined together?
Oh, yes, quite often. They had a usual table over in the far corner, with all the traditional accoutrements. Music, candles, wine. You see where I'm going with this.
Oh,
But this
okay.
time the two had barely sat down before the argument got heated. Thankfully, security stepped in before anyone got hurt.
Okay. Do you know anything about a stolen wedding ring?
I wasn't witness to any theft, and both men were wearing rings, if I recall correctly.
Both married, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Can you describe the patrons, please?
Well, the one who stayed with UC Security, Octavio, is a shorter man, handsome and refined. His favorite menu item is the Saint, I believe.
I might order that.
The other, Hugo Fournier, is a tall, slender gentleman with a French accent.
Fournier,
Excellent
okay.
tipper, well-mannered, but a bit hot-tempered.
Okay. Well, I need to find one of the patrons involved. Apparently he stole something.
I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier.
Okay.
He was the one who excused himself after UC Security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. But I would start there.
Well, that was very informative. Thank you very much. And you know what? I would like to see a menu, please.
Right away.
Now, what was the name of that thing? The Saint? They got a baguette. Where's the Saint? He does not have the Saint. Oh, there's our Jameson Wellington. Look at that. Beef tenderloin and prosciutto, baked in a pastry shell, served with cream sauce. I'll take all three. Okay, maybe I'll just take two because they're like 902 a pop. Whew, what am I going to drink with that? I don't want any panache. Solomon's Reserve. Trilobites. Small alien arthropod sauteed and served with butter. Okay, so it's kind of like crabs. I could do that at some point in time. you know what? It's been a very busy day, and I think I'm going to get inebriated right now. So I'm going to go with my favorite, a Riesling. What is this? Don's Roost strip. Oh, it's a strip steak. Nice. Nice. All right. Thank you, sir.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, I shall. In fact, I'm going to eat my food right now. Absolutely. Right now. And with that, I think we are done with this episode. So hold on. Let me just go new items. And we're going to have our Jameson Wellington, one of them. Oh, it gives you carry capacity too. Nice. Okay, I'll save the other for later. And a Riesling. Also nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm starting to get a little inebriated. But you know what? That will do it. That will do it for me. So
all of our signature dishes are unique to the Roost. You won't find anything like them anywhere else.
Well, that's good to know. I still want that Saint, though. I know he's got to have some in the back here. I'm going to look for it. Where are you hiding the Saint, man? I know you're hiding it around here somewhere. I'm just kidding. All right, but yes, that'll do it for me. So thank you, as always, for watching. This has been BelGeode. I have been playing Starfield. And it looks like we've got a investigation that we need to do, as well as, of course, an assassination or possibly a capture. Bring him in warm, as the Mandalorian would say. But yeah, either way, hope you enjoy what you've seen. If you do, please feel free to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And when we come back, we will have some more fun and frivolity, and maybe this time we might actually drag Sarah along, since we're probably going to need to leave the planet anyway, and she does come in handy inside of a spaceship. Alrighty, folks. BelGeode signing out. I will talk to you all later. Ciao!